About a week ago, a 1977 Star Wars Series 1 Luke card number 1 PSA 10 sold for about $687,000. That has definitely changed the Star Wars card market forever. And in front of you is a lot that I purchased about a month before that happened. And this is the first time that I've had a chance to go through it. And there are some cards in here that have definitely been affected from that sale. So I want to go through that with everybody today. So let's go ahead and just dive in. This is a card lot that I bought. Again, it was about a month before that card sold. And like I said, the selling of that card has really changed a lot of what I think's in here. I know what's in here, but I haven't gone through it all the way. But here we go. So we have a Galaxy binder. We'll get that out of the way. And let's just dive right in. So here we go. Star Wars Finest. This is cool. We got the actual binder. These cards here were the first Chromium cards for Star Wars. And this appears to be the entire set. There are some cards in here that can be extremely valuable, especially if graded high. We got Luke, Leia, this Han card. I actually own that in a PSA 10. There's Lando, the title card. They did have refractors in this set. Looking through this, there are no refractors that I can see. But just having the entire base set is really cool. I am going to go through these after we're done and see if there's anything worth grading out of here. You know, number one, to add to my PC, but number two, to have for sale on my eBay store and whatnot streams. But there's Vader. That's a really cool card of Vader and Emperor Palpatine. General Veers down here with the AT-ATs. These are some of the coolest Star Wars cards. The 96 Finest sealed boxes are almost impossible to even find. That's a really cool Stormtrooper card. There's Obi-Wan. Wow. I've never seen that one before. There's Vader back here. There was Yoda. Can't remember if that's Zuckuss or Farlom. I always mix it up. Very, very cool. Very cool. Luke on the Tauntaun. There's Boba Fett in the Sarlacc pit. Yes, we are going to look through these and see if there's any that have... I don't like cards being in binders personally for something that you want to grade. There's the Rancor, but, you know, the fact that we have the whole series, or the whole set, is really neat. So there we go. Checklist, there's 90 cards. Then this shows 90. Okay, so that's the first part of the lot. Now moving into these. Let's get a little closer. So first I want to go into this box. And again, I haven't gone through everything completely. But we got some 25 chrome in here. There looks like to be some Galaxy in this lot. This Young Jedi game I don't know much about. There's a whole bunch of these cards in here. I do know some of the foils are collectible. And we got some, looks like we got some foils in here. So we have this over here. We've got some vehicles cards. I don't know what this is. This could be Star Wars Unlimited. If it is, I haven't started going into Star Wars Unlimited, but it's something I want to do for sure going forward. Looks like we got some Galaxies because we got a refractor here. That might be Series 8. Some newer stuff in here from 25. That's 22 chrome. Oh, that's from the Mando set. Here's some Smuggler's Outpost. Oh, there we go. So I know there are some Chrome Archives cards in here. So these are really cool. The Chrome Archives, I think this is where this kind of falls in. Chrome Archives, guys, if you've never seen them, really cool set. Here's some Evolution. There's some Skeleton Crew. We got some more Chrome. Again, I just want to show you guys what's in here before we get into the real meat and potatoes. More Chrome, some Mayo, some Chrome Black, more Galaxy, some 206 Mayo, and a bunch of Masterwork. These are great cards. These base Masterwork cards are so nice. Got some really good characters too. An autograph of the Modifier, Zeb, C-3PO, Jack Black, Yaddle. Okay. So that kind of should get through part of the lot that I was not as interested in, but let's go into this. Oh, actually, there's a few more. Some more refractors, 25 chrome. That's from the Costco boxes. Those refractors are actually pretty cool. That was a hard set to get, those Costco refractors. Nice little box here. Let's dive into this and see what is in here. There we go. Okay, so I can definitely tell there's some archives on top. Let's just get these all out. Let's see what's in here. So more of this set. The Jedi. I don't see any refractors in there. What's it called? Young Jedi card game. What we got here? Oh, these are all Chrome archives. Oh gosh, these are cool, guys. These are cool. I'm going to go through these. These were like a Chromium version of the original cards. Oh my gosh, I gotta see. There's a really good Boba Fett. Luke. Oh man, look at all these in here. I don't want to scratch them though. Is that what this whole thing is? That's actually really... Yes, it is. Wow, that's very, very cool. I gotta go through these. So guys, I want to show you these Chrome archives are remakes of the original cards. They are so cool. Okay, and I kind of pulled just a few out of here for you guys to see. Definitely, if you've never seen these in person or been able to get your hands on them, I recommend them. They are really nice. Definitely something I would consider doing some grading with. We did see some of the, parallels, like the clear cards and whatnot in that other stack. But there's some really, really nice cards in here. And a little hint, we're going to see some of the actual cards here in this lot, guys. We're getting to some really cool stuff. I actually have this card graded of the original 77 Yellow Series card. Here's Series 1. These are cool. I have this card graded in a 77. It's really cool seeing these cards remade into like a Chromium. Really cool. I have this card in a PSA 9. Embrace the Dark Side. Oh my gosh, look at that one. The Confrontation. There's Vader. These are just so cool. Vader and Boba. Now, guys, if you're interested in ever ripping a pack of these, I know somebody that's got these. My buddy, Popcorn Culture, guys, I tell you to go on to his Whatnot stream. He has these packs for sale. So if you want to rip a pack, he's got them. You can go on his Whatnot stream and buy a pack. He can either send the pack to you or he can rip it right on the screen. But these are very cool. We're going to put these aside. I'm going to go through those and sleeve those all up so they're not rubbing up on each other anymore. Nice little box here. All right, let's get this out of the way. Now let's dive into the meat and potatoes of this lot. The reason I bought it, okay? And that's coming into right here. So what we're looking at, complete set of Series 1, 2, and 3 Empire. Complete set of Series 1 and Series 2 Jedi. I don't know if all the stickers and inserts and whatnot are there, but then here is also a almost complete set of something. But let's dive into this little guy here. Again, all these lots came in all these plastic boxes and things, and I need to get them all taken out of these and put into top loaders and sleeves. I washed my hands really good. I wanted some real good grip with my fingers with some of this stuff. And there are some cards in here that I haven't gone through everything completely, but there are some cards I'm not going to touch. I'm just going to leave them. But let's look at this here. So we got a Han sticker. The corner's kind of peeled there, but it looks like we got a bunch of Jedi here. Jedi cards. There's a nice Vader. There's Yoda. That one looks a little beat up there, but here overall, I mean, I've purchased lots before that have been really rough, and this so far, these cards look pretty darn nice. A sticker from Empire. Here's some more Empire. There's a nice Vader. Some space paintings, Ralph McQuarrie. We got some Series 3 Empire. Some more stickers. Oh, here we go. FX7 on the animated. More space paintings. And then we got some Series 2 Jedi. That's a box I want to get my hands on one of these days. Look at that. Nice Luke. All right, so this little package had Jedi and Empire in it, and a couple stickers. All right. Okay, Empire. Let's dig into Empire. My favorite Star Wars movie. Here we go. Look at this, guys. Wow. Um, Getting this out is going to be difficult. This is why I don't like these, personally. I don't want these to avalanche out of here. I just want to try to get some of these out, so we can start looking at them. Let's just do that. So the title card, really nice. Wow. Oh, star files right off the rip. Okay, I want to see what kind of star files are in here. These are big chases, guys. The Boba Fett in this is a big card. Nice Luke. Here's Leia, pretty offset center. I've never gotten it on center Leia. Han Solo, Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2, Lando, Yoda, Vader, and Boba. So I am going to go through these cards, and we are going to grade some, guys. We are going to grade some. We're going to grade them. You know, with this vintage stuff, it's all about my PC at first. But, you know, when I start getting duplicates or lower grades, there's Boba. It's about... Then we start to, you know, list them on the eBay store and the whatnot streams and everything like that. So this looks like a complete set of Empire. The whole thing, all three. These are really nice. This is a really good find. Really good. Look at all these. That card's not good. But that's... I'm telling you, if any of you out there have bought vintage lots before, beautiful Vader card. You know what I mean. When you get some of these lots... and they are just beat. Wow. Okay, so we don't need to really dig into these a whole lot more, but that's what's all in here. Well, actually, I'll pull out some of the big cards here for you guys. I like that we got the packs in there too. That's a nice touch. So what I'm looking for is any kind of rookie cards, vertical character cards that are centered well. Nice Vader there. Vader and Boba. Another nice Vader. This one's got wax on it. Wow, this is so cool. There we go. Ah, that corner's not the greatest on that one. Another great Vader card. Offset. Yeah. That's what you get. I've never seen that card. This is really cool. These are some good ones here. Some good Vaders. So it looks... Here's some checklists. Looks like he may have pulled some of these out. I like the star files in here, though. Get you guys some good look at some of these really cool ones. These are the cards you want. And again, I have to go through them and look and see at the corners and the centering. But again, the cards I don't keep or grade go on eBay, guys. Link for my eBay store is in the description. Make sure you're using the coupon code GOBIGSUB. It'll save you 20% off of my eBay store if you're a subscriber. But we're going to try to get some graded cards here. This one's got wax on it. There's a trick I learned from some people about using a used dryer sheet to pull some of the wax off. Maybe we'll try that on some of these. Beautiful Leia card. Beautiful Leia card. Nice Boba. There's some really good cards here. Let's just gently put these off to the side. And let's dump into our Series 2 Empire. Again, I want these cards out of this thing. Look at this. I've never seen this. It's horribly bent. That's right. All the StarCraft in the beginning of this set. This is really cool. How far does it go? Let's take a look, shall we? This is fun. Falcon, Executor. I forgot about this. The Star Destroyer. Cloud Car, Slave One, Snow Speeder, the Avenger, this TIE Fighter. Gosh, these are cool. The Transport, the Bomber. All right, let's find some big cards. I have some work to do. I got work to do now, you guys. I just created work. There we go. Luke. Bent corner. We want verticals. This is a set I did not have a lot of. A Series 2 Empire. Do not have a lot of Series 2 Empire. The awesome one, well, that's awesome. The awesome one. This is really nice, guys. This is real nice. I've never seen this card. Look at this. Look at this card. Dang. Love it. Oh, I was here. My bad. Vader and his snowtroopers, that's a good one. There's the man called Han Solo. Wow, there's some cool cards. This is really neat to see the whole set. Got wax on that one. Dengar. You don't see a lot of Dengar. Chewie. The ominous Vader. Come on, let's be a good card here. The Dark Pursuer. It's got some dings and indents in it. Again, I'm just looking for grading potential, that's all. These are all really nice if someone wanted to PC the card. These are all very nice. It's always crazy to me when you find cards that are not sleeved and top loaded and are in good shape. The Captor Boba Fett. I've never seen this card. That's a neat one too. Again, sorry I'm going a little fast, you guys. But there's a lot here. Gifted Performer. Luke. Actress Carrie Fisher. Han Solo, Harrison Ford. Oh gosh, look at all these. Oh. Kenny Baker. I like that. Billy D. Williams. These are so cool. Snow Swept Chewie. I can see a corner on that one. Try to have you. Luke battles himself. Oh, we got some behind the scenes here. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with the second series of Empire. That's one set I haven't ripped a lot. And the checklist with Vader. We love it. Okay, Series 3 Empire. So we can get all these out of this case. This is a nice case, though. I do like that. Just not for those. All right, title card. Wax all over it. Really cool one. I think I might have that card somewhere to grade. We'll see. Here we go. The animated ones. Han Solo. They're a little curved to them, but these are all real nice and crispy. There's just a curve. We may have to flatten these. Oh, man, these are nice. That Vader's the worst one of all of them. There's Boba, Probot, Dengar, Bosk, IG-88. The whole works. Lando. Oh, wow. Yoda. Wow. The Wizard of Dagobah. There are some cool ones in here. The Walkers close in towards better tomorrows. Vader's private chamber. I wish that was centered better. The ominous one. This is one of the chase cards. This one looks like it's got an edge and a corner on it. Lord Vader's orders. These are all very, very curved. Gosh, more of those. Champions of Freedom's a great card. Yoda's instruction. There's more walkers. Wow, these are nice. These are nice. So all the space paintings. Here's the behind the scenes. Oh, stickers. So we got stickers. There's so many stickers in here. There's some nice stickers. I never really understood. In the comments, if anybody knows what the whole significance with the alphabet was. Like, for what reason did they use the alphabet? I do not know. Jedi. Let's get Jedi open here. So this is the whole set of Jedi Series 1 and 2. All right, so we got some cards we're looking for here in Jedi. We got some cards that we want to find. Let me make sure these are all pushed back and out of the way. That's a cool Vader card. All right. What is up with this? There might be some cardboard in there to keep that pack together. That's kind of cool. The title card's a good one. Luke. Oh, that Vader's rough. Han Solo, that's a good one. Leia is a good one. Lando. Chewie. Look at all these nice cards here. 32, guys. There's Boba, Bib Fortuna's rookie. Jabba's rookie. Jabba the Hutt. Where is it? We're coming up on it. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's a really great Boba. I think it's card 32. What card are we on? There it is. I wanted to see how this card was. So one of the big chases in this set right here is this one. This is not bad. It's curved. But we're going to take care of this one. Put Leia back here. If you guys haven't seen it, I did rip a whole box of these. They're in 3 videos. It took me 3 videos to go through all 36 packs. So I feel like we could go a little quicker with some of these. But there's cards in here like this. Boba's a great one. This Last Stand of Boba. This Raging Battle of Luke. These are all real nice. Here's some Leia cards. That's another one that people are sought after. Another nice Vader. That's the Emperor's rookie. This card is not in the greatest of shape. Here's Yoda. Again, we've done Empire so many times. Or I'm sorry, Return of the Jedi so many times. We can go through these later. That's the whole set. Now, Series 2, I haven't really done a lot with Series 2. Again, it's a box that I want to get the whole box and rip it. There we go. That's one I want to look for. The lightsaber battle. That's a great. That card looks real good. There's another one. Another one. Yep, and then we're towards the end. Okay, so let's get these out of the way. Okay, so Series 2. Oh, let me put this right here. Perfect. I've never seen this card. That's pretty neat. Really great Vader and Luke. There's some of these that are duplicates to the first set where the image is really close but not exactly the same. Boba Fett attacks is poorly cut. 1983, it's crazy. Just holding all this history in my hand here. There's the Emperor, Luke. There's a nice Leia. Beautiful Leia card. Yeah, Series 2, guys, the order of the cards is not in order of the movie. Just so you know. They are not. They're just kind of all over the place, which I didn't understand that either, why that was the case. I mean, here's Leia rescuing Han, and then we're back to father versus son with Luke and Vader. Another really cool card, Young Jedi Knight. Another Vader card. There's one that I really like too, a full-fledged Jedi. That's a sick card. That's a nice Luke sticker down there. Oh, the Death Star. Oh, that's not centered too hot. All right, here's our stickers. These all look real good. That corner's bad on that one. There's a nice Han. This is a sought-after Leia. I've never seen that one. I've never seen that one before. There's a nice Luke. Wow, this might actually be the whole set of the stickers here. That's a great Leia card. Okay. All right, we got some cool stuff here. Now you're about to see the real reason I bought these cards. So don't get me wrong. 96 Finest, great set. Really happy to have that. All the Chrome cards, the Chrome Archives cards I liked. All the 25 Chrome, some of those Galaxies. You know, the Galaxies were kind of a bonus. The Masterwork was nice. But this box, this is why I bought these cards. So before we dive into what's actually in here, let's do this. So whoever owned the lot, looks like he went through and pulled some cards that maybe he thought were good for grading. So he might have done me some hard work already. Starfile, Han, Chewie. There's that card. Again, I'll have to go through these and look. Why does this feel thick? There's only one card in there. So this was really a nice surprise to see some cards and card savers. But here we go. Okay. So we have a 77 Chewie and Han sticker. There's a little chip on the bottom, but dude, 49-year-old card. I haven't seen the surface of it. I don't want to take it out. The back is super clean. Look at that. Then there's these, which I haven't even opened this yet. These look like stickers, from what I could tell. Well, let's go ahead and. I don't like that these are in this. I don't like this, but let's see. So this is the orange. I believe the orange packs was this pack here. Yeah, it looks like stickers. All right, so let's not let that whack around there. Let's get these all out of here. Okay, I don't even want to hold these with my hands, to be honest with you, but we're going to do it because I want this out of here. Gosh, look at these. 77, man. Guys, 77. Look at them all. Look at these. Is there two on that one? No. Yeah, this is the orange set. What a great Luke and Leia. What a great card. Oh my gosh, look at how nice that is. Look how nice that is. Guys, holy moly. Yes, just get this right here and right here right now. You know where I'm going with that? Right to PSA. That one's definitely going for sure. Let's just put that up here. Okay, so this is almost a complete set of 77 Series 1. Almost. And there's some really cool things in here. So check this out. Look at this R2. Here's R2-D2's rookie. Now this is card number 3. Card number 1's Luke. There's no Lukes in here. I have a PSA 3 Luke. But look at this card. Look at this card, guys. I haven't really fished through these. I just saw the front few. There's three R2s in here. And he's definitely right in his. I mean, this one's pretty bad. It looks like a D. This one's real nice, but centering's not as good. But like this card, I mean, if this card grades really high, this is a big deal. That's a big deal. So card number 1 is Luke. Card number 2 is the C-3PO and R2 rookies. But this is R2 and his own his first vertical character card. I mean, I just want to put this over here. I just want to put this over here somewhere away that's not. I don't want anything to mess with this card. This card right here is probably one of the biggest cards in this whole set. But now we're going to move into some more stuff. So I have a PSA 7 Obi. But look at this one. Obi-Wan Kenobi's rookie. I mean, guys. Here's another one. Look how nice these are. Another one. So R2 was card 3. Card 4 is Han. Han's not in here. Card 5 was Leia. Card 6 is Obi. So card 7, I think, is Vader. Vader's rookie, which is not in here. Here's Tarkin. That's 8. Here's 9. Rebels defend the starship. So these cards, there's some wear on the corners. There's Vader. I actually have. Do I have that card? I have a. I think I have a similar image to that I pulled. Let's keep going through here and see what he's got. All right, so he's giving this an A. That edges, corners, that's rough. I wouldn't call that an A. Yeah, these are all rough. Rough edge, rough corner. But guys, this is amazing. It's almost the entire set. And actually, if you take my collection that I have, I probably could almost complete this minus the Vader, because I do not have a Vader rookie. But guys, look at this. What a lot. What a lot. This is the original Star Wars cards. I have to go through all these on my own, because I can already see some of these that he mentioned are A's. I wouldn't call an A. Maybe he's just saying of that card, that's the best version he has. That could be what he's doing. He or she. Whoever owned this. That's a nice looking Luke. This is so cool to go through these. I mean, I think there is a massive amount of value in here. It's just going to take patience, time, and more importantly, money, because to send these out to PSA is going to take a while, and I'm not going to pay $50 a card to grade these. Although maybe like the Obi, the R2, if I find anything else in here, we can maybe do a couple, pay a little more, get them back quicker. So guys, make sure you're following the channel so we can do a follow-up on these. Oh man, look at that one. Off-centering a little bit. That card's beautiful. Yeah, I just got to get my magnifying glass and my reading glasses on. And yeah, that card I wish was better. This is incredible. What a find. What a find. That's a nice one too. I don't want these to topple over. I'm not sure what this is. 77. If anybody knows, tell me what this is. It's a big Chewbacca something from 1977. Let's keep going here. Nice Leia. These original Series 1 cards did not have a lot of verticals, as you guys can see. Horribly miscut. They had more verticals in like the series. Wow. Huh. Nice one. In the series 3s and 4s and 2s. 2s was the red. Wow. There's some value in here for sure. Jeez. Wow. Well, there you go. There's my lot that I bought before Luke sold. I don't even want to project what I think I have here. But this is definitely an example of something that, again, is going to take a lot of time and work to turn this into something much better than it is. But this is huge. What a great find. I have a friend of mine that helped me get this. You know who you are. I really, really appreciate you more than you know. But guys, stay tuned to the channel. Some of these cards you're going to see come back from grading. We're going to, PC some of these. We're going to sell, if I can swap out the higher grades for lower grades, we'll sell the other ones. We'll sell some of these on Whatnot. We'll do some on eBay, but I'm not going to keep all these cards. But this was fun. I appreciate you guys. Throw up in the comments what you think. I love hearing everybody that's collecting these cards or had them when they were a kid. It's always fun to read the comments. But appreciate all you guys very much. You guys are great. This community is great. It's fun, going through this vintage. It's fun, showing the hobby for what it is versus what it's trying to become. And I'm one of the guys that's not going to let it happen what it's trying to become. So thank you for watching. While you're waiting for more content, make sure you check this video out up here. YouTube recommends it just for you, and we will see everybody on the next one. Peace.